Well, hi everyone, Tom Slavik. We've got some great rock and roll music going behind us, surfer stuff. And Tommy Fox is on the camera back there. I've got Georgia Fox with me. How you doing, Georgia?
Fine, how are you?
Good. And we're in Sutter Creek for the chili cook-off. This is the 9th annual, and it's really great. So, Georgia, you got a really great spot right here on the corner, and this was yours and Archie's Model T, right?
It was Archie's dream to have a mobile advertising van for Sutter Creek, and I just decided to put all the advertising in here for the show to let people know exactly what it was meant to be, and he would be so pleased.
That's right, and sorry to see Archie gone and everything, but tell us some about this 1925 Model T. Understand this was, who bought this originally?
Well, his mom and dad bought it in 1925. It was their wedding car in Wisconsin, and they used it on many, many trips, many romantic trips. And then a little bit later on, Archie's father decided to cut it down and use it to haul hay and eggs and cream and potatoes and so forth.
Okay. Well, we're talking about that a little bit, Tommy. Maybe you can zoom in on some of these pictures of it going through its little bit of restoration. This picture here is like how it first looked. So you can see it's made quite a lot of change from that to Fox's mobile advertising. And
that's the way it looked when we brought it out from Wisconsin on the flatbed truck, and this is the way it looks now.
So Georgia, when did you bring this out?
Oh, probably about 10 years ago.
Okay. Oh.
I was still at the museum at that time. As a matter of fact, that picture shows I was on my lunch hour when I came over. Archie was so pleased to get it here from Wisconsin.
Well, I can see why. That's really cool, being a vehicle that's owned by his father, and it really goes back in time, 1925.
Right, 1925 was their wedding car. And he just worked on it year after year and has a new motor.
Did Archie do the woodwork on the body and everything?
He built the whole body on. We had everything completely redone, the motor, new tires. He even stripped the spokes on the tires. Mm-hmm. And new radiator, new brakes, everything new. He was ready to go when he passed.
All right. Well, it's a bittersweet story, but here we are at the Sutter Creek Car Show and Chili Cook-Off. Tommy's panning around, and got some great cars there, some great sounding music. Boy, the Hotel Sutter's looking really sharp, isn't it?
Beautiful, beautiful cars. Everything is great. The music is great. Makes me want to dance.
Well, go ahead. Little surfer girl here. Okay, all right. And stay with us. We're going to be walking down the street, showing things off. And now I'm with a judge. What's your name?
My name is Scott.
How you doing?
Doing good.
Doing good. How many cars are here today?
You know, I think about 75 cars. I'm not sure, but about 75 cars.
That's great. I've got some really cool ones. This one over here, what class is this in?
I'm not sure, actually. To me, it's a rat rod.
Yeah.
It could be in the judge's choice, 40 and earlier. But it actually says 54, so I don't even know what it is. International.
Yeah, it's international truck, but it probably fits in that rat rod category. And I think it's got a rat skeleton on the front of it. That was a big rat.
Yes, it's truly a rat rod, right?
Yeah, looking good.
It's a little bit concoction of everything going on there.
And the truck looks like it was a few different colors during its lifetime. Well, you have a rough job going through all of these cars, because there's some fantastic looking cars.
Great show today. Great weather. Great showing. People from all over. It's a good deal. So,
how many judges are there? Do you have any idea?
I do not know.
I see another lady right there.
There's several for different years and categories and speed. Mine is most likely to exceed the speed.
Most likely to exceed speed?
Speed limit.
Okay, well, I guess you're on all of them qualify for that, right?
Could be,
except for maybe George's Fox's mobile advertising mobile down there.
Yeah, he's a little slow. We had to push him in this morning.
Well, I noticed in order to make that category that the speed limit here was 15 miles an hour through town now, so.
It was slow coming in, but probably fast going out.
All right. Well, thank you very much.
Guys.
Good talking with you.
See ya.
And with me is Johnny Williams of Sutter Creek. How you doing, Johnny?
Not bad. Yourselves?
I'm doing swell. So we were looking at that Bel Air behind there. Tommy had it on, and you had just mentioned, boy, that's just like mine. So you had a car just like that, huh?
Yeah, I sure did. And it's I found another one back there in Alabama, just like it, with the powdered blue. And I wanted to get that one, but I couldn't. They wouldn't sell it.
I know it's funny. It's to me too. Like if I ever found a '56 convertible Ford with salmon and white, or if it even wasn't salmon and white, I'd be really tempted to pull all the stops to buy it myself. As that wasn't my first car. It was probably the first car that I really loved a lot, though.
Well, that was my first. That was my first car.
Right here, this Bel Air.
The Bel Air.
Really nice.
I bought that from George Salzman many years ago.
All right.
So
What'd you pay for that?
I think I paid $700.
$700 brand new?
Well, not quite. It was a year old.
A year old. My gosh, that's a good deal.
Yeah. Well, the wife couldn't even get it in the car because unless I had newspaper on the floor, so so they wouldn't get it dirty inside.
All right, that's great. Okay, well, thanks a lot.
You're welcome. You guys
You
have
brought
a
up
good
a
day.
lot of good things. Old George Salzman, the dealership that he had there where Prospect Motors used to be, right?
That's right. The top of the line on a Cadillac was $7,000. So yeah, but I worked for him for a few years.
So those of you who are mathematicians, you can do the math out there and figure out the rate of inflation, huh?
That's right. Because I was the first boy hired at Mellon Phase Drive-In in 1956.
Really?
Yeah. I remember when Bart was born.
You're so wealth of history.
Oh yeah, I can tell you what's up and down Main Street.
Well, what school did you go to? Were you from Sutter Creek or from Jackson?
Jackson Tigers.
Okay, Jackson Tigers.
Yeah.
All right. You still are a Jackson Tiger, right?
Yeah, still to me it's Jackson Tigers, not Mustangs.
Okay. How are they doing in football this year? Pretty well? Following it?
I haven't really been following up on them because I live here in Sutter Creek because my grandsons and all those, my son went to Amador, so
Amador? So you kind of traded off your football loyalties to watch, right?
Yeah. If you go down at the other end where the next band is, you'll see my grandson. He's 6'5", and was one of the linemen for Amador.
Okay. All right. Well, where's he going to be?
He's down at the far end, at the next to the bandstand on the be on the right hand side as you're going down.
Car there?
Pardon?
Car there or chili?
They're chili and salsa.
All right. Well, great. Good talking with you again.
You too. Have a good one.
Thank you. Okay, people who watch TSPN's Out and About, seeing this guy, you were down in
Amador City.
Yeah,
Amador
City, and you sang. What was it you sang again?
This land is your land. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, did you play or did you just sing? I might have that wrong.
I played tops on my trumpet and I sang. But
Okay. Now, your dad's a great piano player and
tuner.
tunes pianos, things like that. He can play piano, can't he?
Oh yeah, he can. But
Okay. All right. And what's your name?
Joseph,
So, Joseph, what are you out here selling today?
waters and sodas.
Water and stuff? Well, that should be pretty good, especially about an hour from now when the heat kicks up, right?
It's pretty hot right now. But yeah.
So, isn't it cool seeing all these old cars?
Yeah, I like them. I mean, they're cool. I really like cars, so yeah.
Now, what do you think of our great music? This is the music when I was about your age.
It's pretty good. I mean, if you're like right up next to it, it's pretty loud. But yeah,
It's supposed to be loud.
yeah, that's true. That's true.
Okay. Actually, I'm not sure if we listened to the stuff that loud back in the 50s, but anyway, great seeing you guys, and
great to see you
good
too.
luck selling your water.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Well, you're looking at a 37 Ford humpback. Now, why do they call it a humpback?
Because the trunk has got a hump on it. Slant backs are straight down. But
Okay.
this got a hump on the
I
trunk.
know probably Tommy's probably getting around there to the back so we can find out why it's called a humpback. This is a beautiful, beautiful car.
Thank you.
How long have you had it?
3 years.
3 years?
Yeah.
Was it? Did you get it like this,
Yep.
or?
I bought it like this. Yeah.
It must be nice getting them like this. You don't have to go through all of the birthing of it.
Oh yeah, that's true. But there was plenty of issues with it.
Okay.
And,
Was there a reason why you chose this car?
I always like 37s. I like the teardrop headlights.
Okay.
Oh,
Headlights are way looking good.
Yep. Thank you. Yeah. And there's not many 4 doors around. I tell you, there's few. Not many at all. Yeah.
Down the 4 doors, the
Yep.
suicide
Yep.
doors on them
Yep.
and everything.
Yeah.
Beautiful, like a gangster car back then.
Pardon me?
A gangster car
Yeah,
back.
that's what
back
everybody
in
calls it,
those
a
days,
gangster
right?
car. Yeah, yeah. You want me to open the back door to show a suicide door for
Sure,
him?
sure. Let's go ahead, Tommy. I'm gonna get that door open. We're gonna look inside. And this is cool. I just didn't want to have this door open up while you were going at any speed.
Well, I know.
the window
Yeah,
down,
you wouldn't want that to
right.
happen.
I think that's why it got its name Suicide
Yeah.
Door. But the interesting thing is, like, I guess if you wanted to Tommy gun people, you could go ahead and open that door.
There you go.
Good, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
So that was some of the heritage of this car. Of course, very few cars was that. This was really popular, having this door open in this way for the longest time.
Yep. Right. It's a lot of room in the back too, and it's easy to get in. You know, really.
Yeah, I can remember still from being a kid how roomy cars were. Of course, I was a little kid, but nonetheless, they're roomy.
Oh yeah, a lot of room. A lot of room.
Going back and sitting in the couch in the living room.
Right. And this color is not the original paint, but it's a Washington blue 37 Ford color.
Very pretty. If it shows up, it's a really nice, pretty dark blue, but it's got, I guess, whatever is there that makes it Washington.
Yeah, Washington blue. Yeah, that's what it is.
Well, beautiful. We have nice talking to you. Did you drive this car up? Is this a driver for you?
It's always a driver. This is my 27th show this year.
You're doing it right, I think. Okay.
Thank you
That's
very
the way
much.
probably most people would get into it now that's our age anyway. We want to buy one that's all done and then enjoy it.
Yep. I'm too old to build one.
You know, they say you're not the owner of a car like this, you're a caretaker.
That's right. That's it. Okay, thank you very much.
Nice
Have a
talking
good
with
day.
you.
Yeah, I'm glad I'm here.
Beautiful car.
Yeah, thank you.
Beautiful, beautiful Mustang, 1967. In fact, it's really cool because it looks like, it looks like an official California black plate with 1967. I'm not sure if that's copacetic or not, but just beautiful. And as you can see, like the Mustang kept its look. I mean, when you see a new Mustang, its heritage comes right back to here, and it's obvious. It's just a beautiful, beautiful car. This was like they got a little bit bigger. It looks like there's a lot more room in the back than the first years that came out. Okay, so I'm talking to the king. How you doing, Rex?
I'm good. How are you?
Boy, you've got a beautiful car, and I'm doing swell. You know, you always do good during the car shows, especially if you're my age. You get to come back and see, you know, when we were kids, didn't we just love these things?
Loved it to death, man. That's why we're still doing it.
I guess so. Really thick metal, beautiful chrome, and this is a really beautiful rod. Beautiful.
It's a lot of fun. It's a good car to drive. You got to be careful with it. A lot of power. It'll get away from you, but of course, that's what we like about the old cars, you know.
That is a lot of power. What is in that?
That's a 392 Hemi motor
That's what I thought.
out of a 1957 Chrysler Imperial.
Yeah, I was thinking that you can kind of tell it from the big valve covers on it. Kind of dead giveaway there. I like the pipes. They're what kind of coating is on? Is that Cerakote?
Yeah, it's a ceramic. Yeah, it's a ceramic coating. It's a Sanderson header. Of course, you got the cutouts if you want to really get loud, but keep that baby quiet as long as you're in town, you know.
Right on. You said, you know, when you're going to race them, right? Open them up.
Oh yeah.
Do that.
Took it on the drag strip, open everything up, makes it breathe a little bit better and go a little faster, you know.
Really, really nice garage. And where are you from?
El Dorado, California.
Did you build this car?
No, I bought it just the way you see it. I've had it for about 7 years.
Now this is a beautiful interior, and it looks like it was made to fit in there. Is this is that a new that you would just order?
It's all custom. The guy looks at it and just starts cutting the materials and putting it together, and it's all custom interior.
Gosh, it's just gorgeous, and it sits in there so well, doesn't it? And that's a cool thing about it being a convertible. Everything, although you can open the doors and look through the windows, this gives you a really nice look.
A little chilly in the morning driving, but that's what we like, you know.
Sure bet.
Yep.
All right. Well, it's really great talking to you, King.
All right.
Rex, and
thank you. Appreciate
where
it.
did you hail from? Did you tell me again?
Yeah, El Dorado, California. Just up the road here. Yeah.
Okay. Well, thanks a lot. Okay, a lot of you old timers, even new timers, know Bill Bird. How you doing, Bill?
Old timers, Tom?
I'm an old timer,
I'm
baby.
not the old timer here, the only one anyway. Hey, welcome to Sutter Creek. This is a fabulous.
I'm never going to have you on my show again if you're going to talk to me like that.
Well, that's a good point. Yeah, that's a good point. Anyway, it's a gorgeous day here today. If you're here, congratulations, and if you're not, maybe next year.
Okay. All right. So Bill refuses to be an old timer. I claim it, but anyway, it's okay. So I understand, and we're going to hope to get it. Over the Edge is playing their rendition of the Star Spangled Banner. Tell us a little bit about that. Give us some background.
That's true. They're down at the other end of the street. You guys get down there and film it. They played this at AT&T Park before 40,000 people at the San Francisco Giants game. It was unbelievable. We heard it last week here in Sutter Creek. They play it, it's either a violin or a fiddle. You old timer, you know what that is when you get
They're
down
both the
there.
same instrument. It depends on how you play it.
Anyway,
If you're fiddling around, it's a fiddle, and if you're playing it seriously, it's a violin.
That's a good point. It's terrific. You'll hear it right here on TSPN. Get down there and film it. It's great.
Okay. They must have brought the house down, and I saw a picture of that, I think, in our local paper as well.
Yeah, this is their last performance here in Sutter Creek. They have 2 more fundraisers they're going to do, and then the band, after I think 12 years, something like that, is going to be breaking up.
Okay, we're going to mosey on down that way, so we make sure we get it. Okay?
Well, you know, old timers, they got to start early to get to the other end of the street. You know what I mean? It's a long ways.
That's right. I got here at 7 o'clock. No,
You're this far along.
yeah, and it's now almost 11.
Good to see you, Tom.
And I'm talking to Jerry Ninnis now. Jerry Ninnis, another, I guess I'd call you an old timer. That's okay, right? And anyway, Jerry, you had so many cars. It must be really bittersweet coming down here then.
It is. We've still got them all for it. Built a room on the house to put them in, and so they're right there next to the living room.
Okay, they're right next to the living room?
Yeah, right there with the bar. Yeah.
Beautiful. That'd be fun. You're going to have to invite me over to the bar sometime.
You've got it.
We'll take a look at it.
All right.
Because I remember, going back and, some of the early days in Jackson and stuff, and you'd have a couple of your cars down at some of the earlier shows.
Right.
I don't think we were pulling as many cars as we were doing today, huh?
No, this is very nice.
This is beautiful.
Nice show.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
And nice weather and everything.
It is.
Okay.
Excellent. All right.
All right. Let me say hi a minute to these people. How you doing?
Hi, good, thanks. I'm doing
Did you
great.
eat a healthy breakfast this morning?
Yes, down at the Element.
Down at the Element?
Yes, I always feel like I'm on vacation there.
Okay. On vacation at Sutter Creek. And what's your name? You were at the show
Bruce
too.
Kelly, rain gutter.
You're
That's
your
my
team?
wife.
You're
This is
Nina,
my
right?
wife.
Okay,
Yeah,
great.
And we try to eat good because she's a nutritionist.
Okay. All right.
Try.
So you getting enough food?
Oh yeah, look at me. I'm 150 pounds.
Okay.
whether I
Maybe
like
you
it
have
or
to
not.
maybe you have to fit that cross training in there too. Wasn't that amazing? Seeing all that stuff.
Oh
I
yeah.
thought Ed was going to bust his jeans, didn't you?
He's good, and that guy that was with him was incredible. Arnold.
Arnold,
Oh,
he
that
was
he's-
funny.
Yeah. Hind's funny, right?
Yes, he's
It's
great.
Rolf Hind. So it must have been easy for him to stay in there since he's German. Well, listen, it was fun saying hi to you and everything. Enjoy all the cars, and we're mosey on down the road.
Go ahead. Yeah, nice
right.
day for this.
Bye-bye. And now we're with Susan Manning. How you doing, Susan?
I'm doing great. Thanks, Tom.
What kind of owl you have with it?
This is a little saw-whet owl. He's 6 years old. He's not a baby. A lot of people think maybe he's a baby, but he broke his
Can you
wing.
turn your hand just a little bit and see if his face will? No, he just wants to.
He just wants to avoid looking at
Yeah,
all
if you
the
could
scary
probably turn your
people.
hand all the way around, his head could stay right there.
Yep. See what he's doing? Yep. Yeah.
It's a beautiful little bird. Now, what's his habitat?
His habitat is Christmas tree-like trees, that are densely foliaged at the bottom because he's small, so he has to hide from the big owls who would eat him.
I often wonder about like that. Where do they nest and stuff? Where the predators and squirrels and stuff don't get their eggs and things. Must be pretty hard.
It is hard, yep, just out there in a tree,
Just doing whatever he can, huh?
doing whatever he can to survive, yep.
Okay. And does it live in this low of altitude or? Is
Oh, it does, yep. They're very common in our area.
What's the range up to where?
Probably up to about Pioneer.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's great. They're hard to spot, aren't they?
They're hard to spot because they have good camouflage and they do migrate. We got one in that was banded that was from Lucky Peak, Idaho.
Mm-hmm.
So they migrate here for the winter and then have babies and then head back.
Well, that's really cool. So they're doing a lot of flying. Maybe we'll come back and talk to you a little bit more about Tri-County wildlife. We're trying to mosey down the street and taking the Star Spangled Banner, okay?
Okay, have fun.
All right.
Thanks.
And now I'm with Adam Gottstein. How you doing, Adam?
I'm good, Tom. So happy to see you here, brother.
Happy to see you too. And we're here for a very special event. You're going to be doing the Star Spangled Banner, and people that haven't heard that, I understand you just brought the house down at the was it Giant game?
Only 42,000 people listened to it and enjoyed it. I don't know. I'm sure we could have played to a bigger house.
Okay. Well, I was pretty amazed to see the picture there on our local paper, the Ledger, and not amazed that it was on there, but I didn't know. So I think that's where a lot of people first saw it.
Here's the bottom line, Tom. We're legends in our own minds, brother. It's just simple as that.
Okay, and more so. And after this, more people. Okay, let's introduce.
Joe Bellamy. He knows everything.
Hey, everything is all right here in Sutter Creek. What's happening?
Joe, where are you from?
I'm from Sutter. I'm from Pioneer.
Pioneer. Okay, Joe from Pioneer on the keyboards and over here on percussion. What's your name?
Good morning, Tom. Alan Alexopoulos from Sutter Creek.
Okay, Alan. And
Dave Hollab. How are you? Dave Hollab from Pine Grove.
That's right, Dave. You're doing swell. So you've got your.
We're ready to crank it out,
I can
man.
see why Bill Bird didn't know if that was a violin or a fiddle or
you chop wood with or whatever.
It reminds me of the thing. I just interviewed a guy and he cut the negative space or the non-essential part of the pennies out.
Okay, I'll give you a wow for that.
That's what it looks like. It's all there, but you've got a nice pickup on the back. So
14 ounces of pure joy. How's that?
That's something. That was really cool.
Thank you, man.
Okay, so we're gonna get a good spot and get ready to hear the Star Spangled Banner.
Good times begin. What do you say, everybody?
It's Ashley.
What's with the People's Choice? What is that?
The People's Choice.
The name. I guess that's a group you're in.
The People's Choice. No. My boyfriend and I are just doing the chili cook-off. But we love to support the local businesses, and so that's why we're here to support. But it's pretty good. Ours is kind of medium. It's medium to mild. Yeah.
Okay, good. Good luck with you.
Well, thank you. Have a great day.